I'm not telling you where.
We got some more pool play action here. This time, it's going to be Pool A, reality check. Some faces that you've seen for over a decade here in the SUDDOTH twins. They've got a pair of young guns with them. Domi as well as Dramas, two very impressive players to watch. And on the other side, Repent Gaming. Some guys, they're going to be rocking their tournament-ready Astros. Very fly, all white. I can dig it.
Those are sexy. Those are very sexy.
I like it.
I'm so interested in how good the SUDDOTHs are going to be this tournament. That's going to be, because you know the SUDDOTHs always come prepared. That's like one thing you know about a SUDDOTH. He put in his time, okay? So it's going to...
They've earned their stripes.
Yeah, sure. and so it's going to be interesting to see, do they get off to a quick start in this game? I mean, how many games, Halos, had they played? They've done well over time. Now they're kind of pros.
Right. Well, that's going to be SUDDOTH. He's going to drop one of his teammates in front of him. The 3v3 coming through. We're going to stay on board with SUD1. Looking for another player. He does find one. The 2v2. So both teams trading off back and forth.
Nice pistol by SUDDOTH. Now he faces the Camel guy, and he's going to go down. And now they got a DMR to hold him down, 1-on-2.
Domi, very, very impressive young player. Kind of burst onto the scene during Halo 4, won multiple Irongaming free-for-all tournaments, trying to put that individual skill to use, but unfortunately the 1v2 going to prove to be too strong. Repent Gaming, taking round number 1.
And there you go. To me, they look like the underdogs because they don't have jerseys on. They're not the pro players, and all of a sudden they take round 1. Reality check. This is, you know what I like about this game type? It's so quick. And if you don't react appropriately, all of a sudden you lost this game type, right?
Absolutely.
And so it's really going to take extreme amounts of focus, but concentrated focus. And if Reality Check doesn't put it together, they could lose this first game.
Staying on board here with Domi is that's going to be a member from Reality Check getting taken out first for first blood. Now a 3v3 situation. These boys in Repent Gaming have proved that they've been grinding this game a little bit. Very impressive now is now Domi again left in a 1v2.
Yeah. And you see like that basic strategy that Domi's holding down the DMR, holding down the back. 2 rounds, though, it didn't work. Now, if you don't step it up this round, come on, you know.
Right.
There has to be that different strategy right now.
Hondrolo, very interesting name.
I mess with that.
I'll mess with that as well. We'll rock with him here as he's got an interesting jump to top middle, looking for that camouflage. He's going to get shot down.
And you already see the momentum shift because now we're not starting off with Reality Check. Now we're starting off on the other side with Repent because they have the momentum and they're looking like the better team so far.
Absolutely, at least in this one. This is going to be a big momentum shift here for Breakout. Obviously on Gamble, this is a map that we've seen so far in this one. We watched it earlier in our Pool D matchup, so it's going to be interesting to see what we got moving forward. Hopping on over to Joy Slays as he is actually going to get taken out. Repent trying to get something going here in this one. Snizaggle, I'm really loving...
Another 3-on-2.
I'm really loving the Gamertags on this team. Got to give them a shout out. Very interesting names.
Oh yeah, they've thought them through.
Let's see who we got on the Reality Check side. That's going to be Dramas.
A 1-on-1 right here.
Got the shotgun in hand. He might want to turn off that flashlight. Doesn't want to alert.
Oh, and there we go. There you go.
Quick shooting is going to get Reality Check on the board now. 2-1. Repent Gaming still in the driver's seat.
Obviously, it's 5 rounds to win here, right? So it's not best of 5. It's the first of 5.
Right. Dramas going to be sprinting forward here with a teammate right in front of him. Definitely want to get control of this right side. This is the shotgun side of the map. Obviously, your flag in the middle for that objective. We didn't see that come out into play until the very last round in our previous breakout that we saw, but now Dome Rocked going to have that shotgun in his back pocket and try to put that to use.
And I think it's going to be interesting to see classic Halo players adjusting to this game type because Halo players are so naturally aggressive as you see them match it up there 2-2. That was a quick round. But just to see them kind of slow it down and be more patient type players, it reminds you obviously of a little bit of Search and Destroy and Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And just to have that type of strategy now within a Halo game with Halo vets, it's going to be interesting to see how they use that.
Now, we hate to beat that term to the ground, that the Call of Duty Search and Destroy comparison. Obviously, as the game progresses and we see more and more tournaments, we'll be able to draw more opinions based off this game type alone. But I think it's definitely going to be a nice change moving forward in the meta for Halo esports here. But jumping on board here with SUDDOTH 1 as he's going to find himself a double kill.
He can make an impact play here. You
You
know what I don't like so far is none of these players have played for the flag, and I don't know if that's the best strategy.
You know what I've seen? What it looks like the trend seems to be. It seems to be a Slayer mindset up until later in the rounds when you get locked into those 2v2.
But how about here,
Absolutely.
especially for either side? It could be a viable option to try to get around the flag.
Well, now that camouflage has weared off, I could see SUDDOTH 1 maybe trying to make that play.
But he's not, and that's kind of what I'm talking about. I think that's a mistake. One of them should be playing the flag.
Oh, there it is.
And instead, the SUDDOTH doesn't really have a chance there.
Nice plays there.
I would have
blue
liked
team.
to see a flag pull on that round. I'm not going to lie.
I think you will eventually. We're going to stay on board here with Snizaggle as he was making the clutch play in that last round for his team. Looks like he is going to pick up that long-range weapon. The DMR would be nice to see a quick kill picked up here. Both teams playing very carefully, though. Sniz going to drop a few shields at the very least there in that situation. Now going to move forward and try to advance with this team.
And already a small advantage.
Oh!
And no advantage any longer.
Trying to find the player who that was on reality check. Sorry I didn't catch that quick enough. I believe that may have been SUDDOTH 1. We'll hop on board with him as he goes down. SUD 2 now going to try to rock that DMR and pick up the kill, assisting his brother's death there, but he is going to go down as well.
Yeah.
Dome rocked. Going to be the last member alive in a 1v3. This would be very interesting to see, but not going to happen. Repent Gaming sniffs it out, taking their 4th round. Only 1 round went away from taking a very shocking map number 1. This would be huge for them.
Is it that shocking, though? I mean, this is the first weekend that we've done it, and we've heard of Repent a little bit before, and I do see these teams on a pretty similar skill level.
You think so?
And the SUDDOTHs, they've lacked to impress me a few times. Sometimes they've really impressed me, and then sometimes it's like, dude, what do you guys do?
You got to shoot them straight, right? Very, very talented players. They're getting there. These guys have matured along the way.
Oh, absolutely.
Very respectable dudes in the community. I got to give
amazing kids.
Right.
Right, but sometimes you just kind of question exactly what's going on, especially here. You don't see that veteran play sometimes, right?
I see. Well, Domi making that veteran play you were talking about, looking for the double kill, not going to connect, though, in that one. Few members down, I believe. That is the last one alive.
There you go.
That's
a big play by 2.
Again.
2 comes with a big play. Yeah.
Dramus going to be the player on the far left there in the Gunners. You didn't get to quite see him for very long, but one player that's impressed me, another Halo 4 guy, Dramus and Domi, 2 players that have teamed together basically for the entirety of their Halo careers, and they've been very, very impressive. Very good in 2v2s on like game battles and things like that. So PGL doesn't really surprise me that their teamwork is shining through here. We're going to stay on board with Dramus though, because he seems to be the one clutching it up for his team. And that's one going down there early for Repent Gaming. This would be a huge round win to knot things up here for reality check as Dramus going to find another one. And
yeah,
there's that aggression you were talking about. Let's hop on board here with sub 1.
And you saw them switch it up a little bit. No longer was Dramus hanging back with the DMR. He pushed up that time. And now you're probably going to see the optimal strategy being played out here. The thing that they think is going to work the best is going to be played right now.
4-4. DMAC only 1 round to win for either team. We're watching as we are going into the last round of the game here. Going to be interesting to see what happens, but SUDDOTH 2 putting everything into his own hands. He's going to pick up a kill and get that camouflage, that active camo, and he is going to be able to get out.
And that's a great start to the round for the SUDDOTHs and reality check, and now all of a sudden
what
this
about the
looks like a great comeback.
4v2.
Oh yeah,
reality check has everything.
and that's what I'm talking about. It's just even if you picked up the objective, you're going to get one of those guys to come out, right? And then all of a sudden it's 4v1. Again, right here, you should be picking up the objective, but you're not, and you're probably still going to get the win.
Right, and so there the flag finally being picked up at the end, but it's almost like the concept at that point is, you know, we have numbers, let's just rush them. They can't trade all of us, which is an okay concept, but maybe we'll start to see the objective come into play a little more when numbers are a little more even and it's not such an easy decision to make.
And when it's very highly skilled players. When you know a guy can take all three down without a problem, right? And that's the thing. You have to approach every game that way if you're going to play the correct way.
Right.
And so the reality check got away with a win right there, but they really that was a nail biter.
It was. It really was.
They had
So
to pull that one out.
reality check coming out clutch in that one. Definitely have to say that Dramus was the player to watch in that one, but SUDDOTH won. 14 kills for his team in Breakout. Very, very impressive numbers there. Kyle, that's going to be Dramus next in line with the 7 kills. 4 assists, another impressive number here in Breakout. And headshot, a headshot I feel like is another really important one too. Every shot counting very quickly there in Breakout, but that's going to be reality check taking map number 1. Of course, this is still round 1 here in pool play. We're watching as Pool A is unfolding right now in front of you. Reality check going to take map number 1. They'll lead